I remember the day the king died. I was at school and I was 9 years old, and it was dinner time, and the cook had just arrived and she was talking very seriously to the headmistress, and I looked up and thought there's something going on here. They looked very sort of both grim and surprised, and it was during dinner time and I was a dinner monitor getting ready, the desks ready for us to sit down at our desks with the cloth, the oil cloth that we used to use. And the headmistress then clapped her hands and got our attentions. Everyone else was out in the playground, just a few dinner monitors like myself in. And the headmistress announced that the king had died. And I didn't really think much about it, because I knew he was an old man, I knew he was ill. And they were saying, oh, he's 55. And I thought, oh, as a 9-year-old, that was a very, very old for a man to be that age. And I thought, well, what's all the fuss about? And the staff of the school were absolutely amazed, and so was a few other children, and we were all talking about it. And I said to the headmistress, does that mean we sing God Save the Queen? And she said, yes. I said, how are we going to fit those words from God Save the King into God Save the Queen? She said, oh, you'll get used to it, she said. So there we go. And at the end of the day, I went home and went into the dining room where I had a goldfish tank and 2 goldfish. And I noticed that one of my goldfish died and he was floating on top and the other one was swimming around. And I thought, oh my goodness, I thought, my goldfish now has died. He's died on the same day as the king. And I said to everybody, my goldfish has died. No one took any notice of me and didn't want to know about my goldfish. It was the king, the king, the king, everything about the king. And I thought, oh dear. Anyway, next day the papers came out and they were very dark and gloomy with great big black borders all the way around, because the country was now in mourning of the king. And my father was reading the newspaper and he said, oh, he said, he shot King George, the King George VI's horse has now been shot. I said, oh, why has he been shot? And they say they always shoot the monarch's horse. And I thought, oh, that's a shame. My goldfish has died. Now the king's horse has been shot and killed. What a terrible disaster. And that was the day I remembered the king dying.